Back like we never left. SV here with a live reaction to Doom Breaker. This week we're reading chapters 25 to 27, so you know the vibes. Last chapter we saw our boy Zephyr's plan finally come to fruition as him and Ned made it all the way to the boss room without any fighting, with no having to deal with the Gatekeeper, none of that. So they're in there cooling. We're gonna see what's up with them. And the cliffhanger was we saw the Inquisitors and the Temple Knights start to fight because they realize they're in opposition. So we're gonna see what's cracking with that. So let's hop in. Doom Breaker chapter 25. Let's go. So we're starting off right where we left Zephyr and Ned, in front of this boss right here. Oh girl. Ooh. It's Princess Eurydice, the one whose tomb we're in. I can't believe it. How can the vile princess who killed all those people 1,000 years ago be so serene and beautiful? I'm dead. And we see homegirl's face. She does look kind of crazy down there. Red eyes, hair looking silky, like white like snow. And then we see like the light just gleaming down on her, bruh. The historical records must be wrong about her. Someone like her could never do something so awful. Step. And look at me, breaking into this poor woman's tomb just to get some dragon heart that may or may not even be here. Okay, so he's caught. I feel like Ned is already caught in some fucking spell, bruh. She's giving off some kind of aura that's fucking with Ned's brain, bruh. I don't know, cause he's walking towards her and shit now. What's up with that? Her eyes are so sad. Yup, I see it. I'm telling you, bro, he's dazed. If I could take away even a little bit of her sadness, and then we see a kind of like red aura flowing towards Ned, and he's dazed now, I would be willing to do anything. He stomps, he hits, bruh. And Zephyr stops him, and as he's about to walk into some like magical rune, Zephyr just boop, grabs him like, boy, if you don't stop walking, where you walking to, bruh? Don't be a fool. How can he fall for such a simple spell? He should know better. He must still be shaken up by the shock of his master betraying him. A magic circle? Is it a trap? I almost stepped in it. Duh. We see her fucking laugh. Too bad. That was a perfect chance to devour you. Oh, you see, and her whole face starts tormenting and just deforming and shit. Rips are coming out of it, and like her true form's coming out, bruh. Here she comes. Boom. Crack. We see a huge explosion. Oosh. And then we see the real boss pull up. The real boss pull up. Hair going crazy. It's like she has like, I guess those are like spider legs behind her face. Bruh. Die! Both of you! And she jumps at both of them. Oof. And we see a bunch of like red and blue spectral hands start going towards Zephyr and Ned, and they try to get out of dodge. How do you like your little girlfriend now, dumbass? Shut up. The spell is broken now anyway. Ned's tight. Ned's all like, what the fuck, bro? Whoosh. Boom. We see the hand slam, but Ned and Zephyr both dodge it. It's the skill Dark Hand. So this man knows us already. So Zephyr is just dodging. The red hands absorb stamina, while the blue ones absorb mana. Okay, so the red ones take your stamina away, and the blue ones absorb your mana. Being a grand sorceress, Eurydice can create hundreds of these hands at once. According to a Dungeon Raid report I read secretly in my last life, a lot of raid party members have ended up essentially being potions for Eurydice because they couldn't counter this skill. Interesting. Erdis can just keep healing herself by sucking up stamina and mana from her opponents. Got you. Wow, crazy. Lucius is said to have miraculously survived the battle against her, though he almost died by the end of it. I can feel his gaze. It's like he's been waiting for this moment. Those eyes. Wow. Those eyes are eagerly hoping that I'll fail. Yep. And then you see the god of death pull up. He's in his chair just watching our boy Zephyr. Perk 1. Skill. Wall of Iron. Alkiji, what's up, brother? See you in the chat. Provided by Usra, god of death. Whenever fatigue and damage to the user receives while using the skill are stored as debt. Then, when the user's mana reaches 0, all the accumulated damage hits them all at once. Haven't slept? Damn, bruv. You out here going crazy. And we see him just smirking up top. This fucking guy got that mad whack, bro. Mad sleazebally. Boom. Okay. We cut back now to, I guess it's the Temple Knights versus the Inquisitors. Oof. Matthias, we spent 10 years working to get this far. Are you throwing it all away? How long have you been on their side? And Matthias looks at him just like, Lucius is no fool. First the Shoggoths, then the slaves not responding to their slave marks. With all those clues, I'm sure he's figured it out by now. He wouldn't be questioning me like this if he wasn't absolutely certain. So we see Matthias grits his teeth like, damn, I'm caught, bro. It's unlikely I would be able to escape even if I use the slaves to buy me some time. I don't even know what the dungeon structure is like now. Yup, we can't forget, Zephyr switched the entire dungeon layout, so no one knows how to really escape now. Wild. Wild. And even if I manage to get away, if I return empty-handed from such an important mission, leaders of the Tartarus worshippers will kill me. So my man's gonna lose-lose, bruh. I'll have to kill him. You see Matthias, sword ready. Killing Lucius is the only way for me to get out of here alive. How long? How long? Would you really like to know? I'm having the worst luck today. I'm up against a holy one armed with a legend grade weapon. Plus, a whole team of healers and priests, and combat priests. And I have to beat all these people without the dungeon boss or the Shoggoths? But wait, I still have one advantage. They may see us as enemies, but they haven't figured out that we have some brothers hidden on their side too. Okay, so Matthias points out that that Lucius and the other motherfuckers notice that he's a traitor, but they don't know that they still have other motherfuckers that are still hidden within the temple's ranks. And we see a guy right here in the hood. Boom. If we catch them off guard, we may stand the chance. Clear. And then we see behind Matthias's back, he gives some kind of hand signal. We'll all drink the potions on the count of 3. All right, sir. Then we move on to plan C. Yup. Suspicious potion. A special potion provided by the leaders of the Tartarus worshippers. It temporarily deactivates the slave mark. Yup. So we see all of them pull out the potion. Let's settle this with a duel like proper noblemen. If you win, I'll tell you everything you want to know. 3. And we see Lucius looks on like, what is man planning? 2. If I win, flick. All units, attack Matthias. Oh my god. So that boy, Lucius, oh shit. So before he's going to give the signal, Matthias, right? And before he can do that, we hear Lucius give out a command. All units attack Matthias. In the command, slave mark. A slave tattoo imprinted on slaves with the power of priests of light. The priests of light may give forced commands to those marked. Yup. Crap. He beat me to it. Lord Matthias. I'm sorry, sir. We're not doing this of our own free will. Okay, and we see them. All of these dudes, the slaves, power up. Ready to throw hands with Matthias now. Because Lucius beat him to the draw. Crazy. You useless fools. As a holy one, my force commands are on the same level as those of His Holiness the Pope. As long as the command for me is active, the slaves will ignore the commands of all other priests. That means the only way to stop them from killing them. So he's like, oh, so that's the only way to stop them from killing you. Yep. I'm so disappointed in you, Matthias. Oh my god. And we see them back in the day, bruh. Young Lucius and young Matthias, bruh. We've been friends since we first entered the academy at age of 12. Now we're both 32. We've faced countless challenges together along the way. And we know each other so well that we can practically read each other's mind. And you, of all people, betrayed me. The nigga sounds hurt, boy. First, I'm going to make you get rid of the trap that you laid. Sheesh. And then we see a bunch of these motherfuckers just go attack a man. To be continued. And it's over. It seemed like Matthias is donezo, bruh. We gonna see, but it seemed like he getting packed up. To be continued. Sheesh, bruh. Whoosh. And we see a bunch of bodies just there, dead bodies. And then again, you see these little like worm slugs or whatever coming out of the mouth of these dead TARDIS worshippers, bruh. Those are all the marked bugs that the TARDIS worshippers keep in their gut. A lot of these TARDIS worshippers' power come from these marked bugs. And because of the mark of Tartarus, it is engraved on the bugs and not the TARDIS worshippers themselves. They can be both a temple priest or a slave and a Tartarus worshipper at the same time. In spite of the rules that state you can only have the mark of one god on you at a time, whether you're a slave or a priest. So it's a loophole. So by them eating this fucking bug or whatever, right? They're able to get the powers from two gods. With the worms, it gets worse? Yeah, bro, that shit's gross, bruh. Boom. See, stomp out the bugs. I'm so disappointed in you, Matthias. I trusted you to select the slaves for this mission. I never thought they would all turn out to be Tartarus worshippers. All of them. And then we see our boy Matthias chained up by these holy chains, bruh. He lived. I guess he killed all of them? Wow. Lord Matthias is certainly no pushover. It only took him 30 seconds to finish off about 30 slaves. Wow. But Commander Lucius was even stronger. Da-da-doom. And we see Lucius standing over Matthias, chained up, looking up at him. Damn it. I knew it wouldn't be an easy fight, but it was even harder than I expected. I couldn't even make a scratch on him. Wow. Yo, so Lucius packed him up early. Shit. How can there be an enormous difference in strength between us? I guess ordinary people are just no match for priests. This is just the fate. This is just the fate which the gods had determined for us. Is this the fate? And we see Matthias just thinking to himself, bro, like, what the fuck, man? He throws him some blood. No way. Oh, so he's going to puke up his Tartarus mark, right? It's a little pill, not even a bug. It's like a little bead, and he catches it in his teeth, and he goes, "If this is fate, then I refuse to accept it." He glares up at the boy. I want to hear why, Matthias. Why did you betray me? You really don't get it, huh? If you want to know, go ask your damn goddess, as he yells. Ooh. And as he says that, he shows the bead on his tongue of the Tartarus mark, doubling down on Yid. This is my side, bro. Wow, bro. And boom. They both notice that's a king. And he bites down on the bead. Crunch. Gah! And we see, boom. That boy, a surge of power, ping, breaks through the chains, bro. Those gold chains are no more. This is a Tartarus worshipper's secret weapon. And we see Lasker, the cardinal, gave it to him. It resonates with the marked bug and makes you into a demon. It's called the Stone of Revelation. Only use it when you're completely out of other options. And we see a bunch of a shadowy thing with a bunch of like smoke coming off of it. It turns him into a demon. Once you use it, you can never be human again. Wow. And we see crack horns coming out. Everything you have was supposed to be mine, Lucius. Oh shit. Obviously it's jealousy, bro. It's obvious. If being manipulated by the gods is my fate, and if being human means there's nothing I can do about it. Oh my god. And we see this boy Matthias looks sick now in his demon form, bro. He looks sick. His horns, he's like all blue. He's like a darkish grayish blue. Red eyes. He got like two horns like protruding out the back of his head. Boy. Then I'm done being human. Matthias Grimmer, demon form. Attack! It takes time for their power to stabilize right after they turn into a demon. Arya, grant us strength. Whoosh. Battle light. Significantly boosts the stats of all allies. It grants 120% increased attack power. Light attributes, mana, defense, and recovery. Damn, bro. So it's an insta buff battle like crazy. Shimmer. And we see a bunch of balls of light head right toward Matthias standing there. Your attacks are meaningless. Matthias reaches his hand out. Boom! And he just catches all the balls of light in his hand. Stops them, no problem. Yup. All the Tartarus they all seem to have this inferiority complex, bro. It's crazy. Oh, and as he blocks the little ripples of light, who else we see behind that? Coming in? Lucius, coming in for the attack. Ah! Big jump. Whoosh. This is divine judgment. Wham. Let me see it. A huge explosion, of Lucius going crazy. Commander, you did it. And then as they said it, they go, huh? Wait, what? No, he did not. And then as you see, the lance crackling with lightning, electricity, bruh. But Matthias literally just dodged it and boom. Just caught it. No problem. So the power-up that bead gave Matthias is outlandish, bro. Because let's think about this. Previously, before Matthias ate this bead, right? He said from his own mouth he couldn't even scratch Lucius, bro. Couldn't put a scratch on him. And now Lucius goes in for an attack. He's able to dodge, and not only dodge, catch the lance, bro. Come on. The power up he got was crazy. Yo, the wings, the tail. Different. Commander Lucius' attack didn't work. And everyone, obviously, they are spooked now. Stunned. We need to help. But how? If a legend grade item isn't effective against him, how are we going to beat him with low grade items? Oh, right. I forgot about that. We have another legend grade item, the Stake of Faith. I'm entrusting it to you, Lady Leona. It's not just for prying the door for the boss room. Use it in case of emergencies. The Stake of Faith stored in an inventory case, okay? That's right. If I use this to help Commander Lucius, we might be able to beat Matthias. Huh? Nigga stole it. Don't tell me he stole it. Because again, Matthias knew about the stake before. He knew about that, bruh. Huh? And then we see, she reaches for the stake. Where is it? Stake of Faith is gone. Ned has it. Fucking Ned has it? Yo, Ned is fucking goated. And then we see that man lifts it up in his hand, bruh. How did he even think of using this thing? I don't mean to sound crude, but this is sure one hell of a plan. Bro. Don't tell me stealing the stake was also part of Zephyr's plan, bro. Like, when I tell you Zephyr is really like 12 steps ahead, it's crazy. Bro. This sure is one hell of a plan. Boom. And we see the dark hand spell still going at them. They tip off. Two of them. 3, 2, 1. Sweet. He was right. Everything is going just like Zephyr said it would. This skill fades if you just wait 15 seconds or so. And she can't keep using wide range skills like this. Magic skills require the caster's brain to perform complicated calculations. Oh. Okay. So overusing high level skills can overuse your brain to overheat and melt, and can cause, excuse me, your brain to overheat and melt. You need to mix in some low-level skills to give your brain time to cool off. Interesting. So it has a cooldown. It makes sense on how often you can use these high-level spells, or high-level skills, because if there wasn't a cooldown, you would be spamming them left and right, no problem, you know? Even the best gear only reduces the load on your brain. It doesn't change that basic physical fact. This is our chance to attack. And then we see the little like vines coming out of her face, just creaking towards them, bruh. Yup, the vines, crash down on them. 1 step backwards, 3 steps to the side, then jump on top. Oh my god, this man planned everything. Whoosh. Lightning step. The thing about battle is they're full of surprises. Even if you can see the future, it's impossible to predict everything. So we see, as he's saying that, some other vines come to lash towards Zephyr, the back of Zephyr's head. Oh my god, this panel is fucking sick, bro. And then we see Zephyr. As it's happening, we see him lightening up his sword, bruh. The Twilight Longsword. A magic sword with the power of light or darkness, depending on the element of enchantment. The most effective light and dark attribute weapon that a non-priest can use. Wow. Wow. And as he does that, bruh. As he does that, bro, he just see him shing, slice easily straight through these vines, no problem. Bruh, that would be a crazy fight, bruh. Zephyr versus Prince Yo, I'm telling you, because yeah, especially if he had a nano machine too, Zephyr would be like, he's already broken just with knowledge he had in a past life. Imagine if he can just learn anything on the fly now. He would be too broken, bruh. Too broken. What matters most is how prepared you are. Yeah. Do I have enough items? Do I have a companion I can trust? Are they strong enough not to panic even in challenging situations? And we see Ned over there going crazy. Have I trained myself well enough? And we see Zephyr going crazy. Yeah. To deal with all these unexpected problems? Ching ching, Zephyr and Ned going crazy. Dragon King style sword technique. Rise of the Dragon. And we see they fry up this monster, bruh. We see they land. Boom. We see the princess starts trembling. Kit. We haven't beaten her yet. She's transforming. Oh my god. Phase 2 of the fight. Phase 2. Doom. She turns into this giant monster, bruh, with like a purple like aura wrapping around her. Zephyr smiles. We've been waiting for this moment again, all according to Zephyr's plan. We've been waiting for this moment, bruh. So what we've been waiting for, let's find out. We've been waiting for this moment, bro. Doom. We've been waiting for this moment. Ned! I know! Leap. My man Ned leaves the fate, goes in there, flat. Of course. Even if we hit her with all the martial arts we've got, it'd still be hard to defeat that monster. Once we destroyed her head, she's going to transform into her second form, and then she gets way stronger. But there's one brief moment where she can't use skills or move while transforming. That's when we get her. And we see, as it's happening, Ned jumps into action, opens the inventory with the stake of faith in it. Boom, flash of light as he opens it. Bing! Drops stabs the stake of faith right into her. Ah! Bitch screams. The stake of faith is a legend grade item that responds to dark aura and emits its own powerful divine energy. So we see this monster just not liking this holy aura, bruh, as this stake just is stabbed right into it, bruh. And as it's happening, Zephyr cuts the hands off. Hands slash, no problem. The stake of faith will deal most of the damage. In the meantime, we'll hack away at her to make sure she can't remove the stake. Yup, easy. Not even a legend grade item like that has unlimited divine energy. Once the stake runs out of divine energy, it just becomes a ridiculously heavy chunk of metal. That's probably why Lucius didn't think of using it as a means to attack, even though he spent a fortune to borrow it from the Pope. Interesting. But it's not like it's my money anyway. Zephyr goes, it's not like my money anyway, as he's hacking away at this monster, bro. I'm crying. So we see it's still shimmering with light, the stake. The stake of faith just deactivated itself. That means it no longer senses the enemy as a threat. Wow. And we see this giant panel of the stake is huge, by the way. Like, it's massive. The size comparison is huge. We see Zephyr and Ned down here, and the stake is like so large. Damn it. Damn. I was struggling so much that I hardly had a chance to take a breather. And the divine enchantment on all my weapons has worn off. I guess it could have been worse. Though, considering the enemy we were up against. I wonder how Lucius is doing. If Matthias has already turned into a demon. Bro. I'll never... Zephyr really plans for everything. So he even knew that Matthias was finna turn into a demon too, bruh. Wow. And we see Zephyr drinking a mana potion. Glug, glug, glug. Punishes mana. And then, with the goddesses of light on his side, I'm sure Lucius will make it out of here alive once again. And if he doesn't, so be it. 3 mana potions down the drain. Let's get it. Oh, and we see an eyeball. Okay, maybe it's not dead yet. We see an eyeball creeping out of the black muck that was this monster. And let me see. Ned looking down at it. Looks down. Just leave her. She can't revive herself now that she can't revive herself now in that state anyway. And if she dies, the door will open and got you. Zephyr says. And if she dies, the door will open and the Gatekeeper will come inside. Let's look for the dragon heart. So we see, boom. That boy Zephyr tosses Ned a potion. A healing potion? Use it to recover for now. There's no telling what we might run into. Look while we're looking around. Okay. Shit. Crazy. This dungeon boss was considered one of the 8 trials of the world, and the 2 of us beat it by ourselves. This is a miracle. I'm no pushover by myself, but I'm definitely not strong enough to pull off a miracle like this. This was all thanks to his plan. I mean, yeah. That boy Zephyr standing, like, bro, so cinematic, bro. His cape flowing in the wind as the dust is flowing also, bro. So cinematic. This 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 is way beyond just surprising or even suspicious. It's as if he's looking down on everything from above. Bang! Huh? Boom, boom, boom. And we see a bunch of thuds that are on the door. Someone's banging on it. Oh, shit. It's the Gatekeeper, bruh. So the Gatekeeper is, bang, bang, bang. Bang on this door, bruh. Does he sense that she's dead or something? And his aura is seeping through the door, bro. Rumble. Yo, and you see the purple and black aura just seeping through the door from outside. That mana. It's you, Georgios, my knight in shining armor. Whoosh! And she fucking is gonna get up, bro. Don't tell me she's gonna revive because of the Gatekeeper Georgios outside. Whoosh. Ooh, what's going on? I'm not sure. This wasn't in Lucius dungeon raid report in my last life. Wait, maybe the future changed because unlike Lucius, we didn't beat the Gatekeeper. Yes. And we see Zephyr says it. Maybe the future changed because unlike Lucius, we didn't beat the Gatekeeper before entering the boss room. Whoosh. And we see the bitch revives. We see her again. Get up. She's in another like shadowy figure. White, red, and like purple now. And then we see the stake of fate start to burn with fire again. It starts blazing, crackle. She points. Oh no, she's gonna break it. She points at the stake of faith and just fucking drops it in the floor, bro. Just uses her like some kind of spell and makes a square cube and boop, drops it, and then that shit's gone now. Oof, I love this. And as she's doing that, Zephyr and Ned on her bumper. Just two, yeah, pull up. Yeah. Yo, she fucking dodges. No, she doesn't dodge. Literally, the swords connect with her, but it doesn't feel like anything. Ned goes, it didn't feel like the sword. I didn't feel like the sword go through anything. So I know this skill. It is spectral distortion, the one of Medea's ancient spells. Oh my god. Spatial distortion. Whoosh. Oh, see, so we see a bunch of magic circles now off the ground start spawning vines. Ned jumps out the way. Flinch. Ha! She lunges at that boy Ned. Swoosh, she's so fast. And she goes in for a stab at Ned. Where do you think you're going? So Zephyr opens up his inventory in his hand. Bro, the nigga is ready. And this is what he was talking about earlier in the chapter, bro. He's like, even if you know the future, you can't predict for everything. So what it is how prepared are you? what items you have, are like all that. And we see right now he opens his inventory, right? And he lets out the Queen Spider's web and he shoots it like Spider-Man right into the back of the princess, bro, and catches her, and it works on her spectral form. Get over here, like he's Scorpion. Come on, bro, get over here. She growls at him, and chapter ends, bro. So again, we're gonna get another round of this fight, bro. Wow, crazy, bro. Zephyr is ready for everything, bro. I love that. And I love how they mentioned it earlier, like, yo, it isn't about, like, if you know the future, it's not about you just knowing shit, because shit can go left all the time and be unexpected. So you gotta be prepared for that to when that happens. And we see that right now. When shit went left, Zephyr instantly was not panicked and prepared for the situation, bro. He's different. Come on, bro. Come on. That boy is different, bro. Sheesh. Anyway, the final phase, the final round, seemingly of this fight between the dungeon boss and the Zephyr and Ned tag team duo. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Gonna be crazy. Gonna be wild. And also, we didn't get to see the end of Matthias versus Lucius, bro. I want to go back to that and see what's going on with there as well. You know, I'm looking forward to that. But if you made it to the end of the live reaction, I appreciate you so much. Jones went crazy. So if you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. It really helped the channel out. Also, sub to the boy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm bringing different live reactions every week. We read in Nano Machine, T-Bait, of course, Legend of Northern Blade. So yeah, if you enjoyed, no, I'll see y'all next week. Stay safe out in these streets, and I'm going to see y'all soon. Peace.